92.3 Amp Radio.
92.3 Amp Radio, Shoboy in the morning, beautiful Nina, and
What's
my twin
up,
brother,
guys?
Pitbull, Mr.
Yes.
We're celebrating today, not only St. Patrick's Day, but your album dropped today, and we're calling it
St. Patrick's Day.
You'll get Pit and Tricks in one day.
And you know, that's every day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, but not tricks. Beautiful, sexy, sophisticated, powerful, freaky babies. I mean, women.
Yeah.
If I can say,
What
bro,
he said.
Pitbull, I want to apologize. Last time we hung out together, I was wearing my Pitbull pants.
You ain't got them on today?
The tight ones, the nice ones.
You got it. They're tight, just on the wrong spot. They tied around the ankles.
Bro, because my wife just had a baby 3 months ago, and I gained some weight, and I can't fit in my Pitbull pants
Best
no more.
thing ever.
If I had them on right now, it would split them, bro.
Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, man.
I apologize in advance, Bubba.
That's all right. You just flipped it. And then like
I gotta get it tighter up
You got
here,
the tight
right?
ankles. That's it.
That's hilarious.
He got the tight pants. He got the tight. Okay, he got tight pants, flip flop, tight ankles with some dunks on.
There it is.
Oh no, those are old J's. Yeah, okay.
If you want
Jordans on.
So for me, if my pants, if you want to see any type of bulge, you have to look at my ankles.
No.
That's where it's tight.
It's your boy got bulgy ankles.
That's the new thing right there.
You and
man.
bulges makes me very uncomfortable.
Pitbull or me, Nina?
You, Pitbull, we good.
Damn, why are you discriminating on the bulge? Anyways, climate change. That's what we're celebrating today.
Exactly.
Finally, Baba. Finally, it
Yes, sir.
drops. It must be on Latino time. What's going on?
It is. You know, a little bit of that Cuban time. I'm with you. No, but it was just, like Willie Chirino says, lo que está para ti, nadie te lo quita. And that means that what's meant to be is meant to be, and it's meant to be March 17th, because now we're going to make it St. Patrick's Day.
I love it. It was all planned out.
That's it. Well, I always say, have a plan, never plans out. Ironically, it plans out better than the original plan.
Let me tell you something. One of the reasons why we love hanging out with
He
Pitbull,
said.
Nina, besides his
And
pants,
it's like, what is he talking about?
No, but I'm following. That's the funny part. Everything he says, you just kind of get lost because it impacts you so much. It makes you go, what?
You're just lost over the bulgy ankles.
why are you staring at my ankles, Nina?
I'm definitely not staring at your ankles.
Keep your eyes up here, please.
Okay.
All right, but no, listen, man. Every time we love hanging out with you because not only do we have a great time, it's always a party, but we leave like feeling motivated, like we want to go conquer the world. You feel me?
true.
You
And
can't go conquer the world.
we appreciate that of you, Bubba, that you use your
My pleasure.
music
Thank you.
to inspire, to motivate, to empower. Tell us about your new single, Options. You got a nice little feature on that, too.
Oh, man. Options. Well, first of all, my favorite record on the album. Number two, got a chance to work with Stephen Marley. And the Marley family is a family I have the immense and utmost respect for, because they've learned how to stay under the radar but yet be very, very prominent and important when it comes to not only music but our culture. And the way they uplift, you know, Bob Marley's legacy always is something that I respect, and I try to apply with my kids also. So when I was down there, I was speaking to Stephen while I was in Jamaica. You know, Wagwan, you know, everything Irie in Jamaica. And I was telling him, I said, hey, man, I really want to sit with you and just get advice from you on how to be able to build the same, not only generational wealth, but from a monetized standpoint, generational wealth from a mental standpoint. You know, especially with everything that goes on in society now and the way these kids are connected through social media. You know, it's like they're forgetting sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And it's like words do nothing but hurt now. So I know I jumped off track, but to bring it back right quick, was in Jamaica, shot in Bob Marley's studio, Bob Marley's house, Bob Marley's museum.
Wow.
So you got a chance to feel that energy. And I was down there with Stephen Marley, Julian Marley, and Damian Marley. So that's another thing too. Marley had a bunch of kids. You know, I'm at 6 right now. I'm working my way up to that 12. You know.
You're talking about
there you
how to build generational wealth. There you go.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
how you do it.
How many more kids do you need to get there?
You know, I'm trying to have like a basketball team. You know,
Football,
Fill up that
soccer.
bag.
a little bit of everything.
But make sure you got some substitutes in there.
Man, I just love kids, to be honest with you. It's nothing like seeing a little bit of you in somebody else, you know? I love that.
That's pretty cool. But you mentioned, too, staying under the radar.
Yeah.
How the Marleys were able to do that. You're kind of doing the same thing. What is it that you do to make sure that that part of your life kind of stays away
You know
from
what
the
you got to
front
do
and
is,
center?
if you ever watch the movie Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino, it's all about vanity. So one way or another, he fell for vanity, whether he did the right thing or he did the wrong thing. So what I try to do is just stay away from it. I don't get on social media. I don't get on the internet like that. When I watch news, I try to watch things that inform me, that don't, how should I say, that are basically talking BS about people, you know.
Mierda.
I don't need the mierda, sí, es verdad. Puedo decir mierda. Bueno, hablando tremenda mierda a la gente.
BS.
Sí.
Talking BS.
Yeah, bottom line, and so I don't get caught up in all of that right there. When I go out, I'm low key. I try to duck off through certain spots, you know, and a lot of people out there, they love the attention. They feel that they wouldn't be where they're at if it wasn't for the attention. So therefore, when you see paparazzi and all that right there, they call paparazzi. It's not like paparazzi really out there waiting for them. No, they book hotels that they know people are going to be at. They drop those lines to certain people. Myself, I don't get involved in any of that, you know, because I don't want my career to affect my kids and my family. You know, you see what happened to Kim Kardashian in France. Lucky she was in France, because if she was in Miami, that might have been a different story.
Wow.
Because that's the power of what you're putting out right now. So I don't get involved with none of that, and neither do the Marleys. You know, so it's something that we respect each other and we understand each other's vision and what we're trying to build. And that's why it was an honor to get down to Jamaica, shoot the video at Bob's establishments and with his son.
What's the legacy that you want to leave your kids once you're gone one day?
Well, you know, one thing that the Marleys say, they say, you know, gone, you know, past, you transition. And so if you think about it, it's the truth, you know, as far as like Bob, he's with us anytime we play music, let's just say, right? So that's one thing I want to leave for my kids, is that when they grow up and watch videos of me, or and I'm talking about speaking like what we're doing right now, and listen, they go, wow, Papi, he always said it. And not only did he say it, he lived it. Yeah. Let's just say. So for them, I want them to be able to do whatever they want in their life. Okay, I don't sit and tell them, oh, you got to get in a music game, or you got to be a ball player, or you know, no, whatever you want to do with your life, do it, man, because you can create your own destiny and be happy without living under my shadow. That I don't want. So when they're out and about and they're like, oh, no, because Pitbull is father. He's like, I don't know Pitbull. Armando's my father. And that's how I teach them how to speak. And I try to keep everything, how can I put it? I live in neighborhoods that people don't even know are living. You understand me? Not the cops, not nobody. I don't like, people come to work in the house and I'm looking like James Bond in my own house. Like, okay, I'm gonna move this way. Let me come move this way. Because it's the truth. If I ask somebody to come and paint the house or something, as soon as they see me, it went up triple. They're like, oh, I'm going, what you mean it's $15,000 to paint a house? You crazy? Go along. You know, so it's better ways to negotiate, and also a lot better and safer for my family, you know, bottom line.
What happened in your life that you made that decision to protect your family in that way?
I grew up like that. Okay. You know, when you have a grandmother that was a part of a revolution next to one of the biggest assassins in the history of the world, who they didn't even kill. He died naturally. Think about how sharp that man must have been to a certain extent, and he stayed under the radar. You understand me? My grandmother always taught me to stay under the radar. My aunt was a political prisoner. My mother came over in Operation Peter Pan. My father brought boats over in Mariel.
I didn't know any of
that.
that.
The only way you get a chance to do those things, you got to be very quiet. You understand? When my grandmother figured out what was going on with Castro, and she was like, whoa, I made the wrong decision. They started creating safe houses for Batista. So therefore, Batista was who he was against. So therefore, they had to do that on the low. They couldn't write letters to each other. They had to meet in certain places, and that's what allowed them to move. So music is my sound off, okay? But if I wouldn't be able to move with my kids, I wouldn't be able to enjoy life like that if I let everybody know where I'm at, you know? And I'm kind of like twitching a little bit because it was a long night last night.
Was it a good night?
Yeah, I still got that volley running through my veins right now.
It was a great night then.
Feeling it.
I love it. If you're getting the after
Yeah,
twitch.
it's twitching because I was using my mouth a whole lot.
Hey, cue me.
Qué rico.
Ay, Lord, there it is.
I guess there's a celebration right there. He's starting it already.
That's good stuff. Papo, kind of on that tip right there, I love your song, Bad Man, especially because recently
thank you.
a lot of immigrants were called bad hombres. Oh. And it's interesting
funny.
because if you think about it, you flipped it in a way, not that you took that for inspiration, obviously, but you flipped it in a way. It's like, yeah, I'm a bad man as an immigrant.
Yeah, I was born in the United States. I'm first generation Cuban American, but there wouldn't be no United States if it wasn't for immigrants. Yeah. I mean, if we're going to speak clearly and get technical, the only Americans are Native Americans. Yeah. And let's be real about this. So, and that goes back to, if you don't know where you're from, you don't know where you're going. And if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. What I mean by that is, throughout the generations of different Americans, it's like they forgot that 5, 6 generations ago, guys, your parents were immigrants, or your great-great-grandparents were immigrants, you know? So it's funny to me when that word gets thrown around, and damn right I'm a bad man, all right? Because I had everything stacked up against me. I still have things stacked up against me every day I wake up in the morning, but it ignites me instead of me looking at it where I'm going, oh, just because I'm first-generation Cuban-American, I can't do this in my life. No, that means I can do everything with my life, because what my grandmother went through in order for us to be able to enjoy and appreciate freedom, oh, no, partner, we ain't got nothing to talk about at this point.
Absolutely.
Mic drop.
Bam, I'm out of here.
And there it is.
Speaking about the past and whatnot, one of the things on your Instagram that comes up a lot in the pictures, and shout out to whoever puts those up on Throwback Thursdays. You put up some of the dopest pictures, man. I mean, hanging out with J-Lo, Eva Longoria, you name it. Tell me of an event in your life, a throwback event, that you would want to relive because it was so good. Like, there's got to be a moment. Doesn't matter. You can be a kid. You can be, you know, now as an adult with success or whatever it may be. What moment, Pitbull, would you want to relive because it was so good?
Check this out, right? I was on the way to Sao Paulo, Brazil for the World Cup. Okay, I get a call from Jennifer. Jennifer wasn't going to go. And she goes to me, do you think I should go? And I said, well, it's just going to be 4 billion people that we're performing for. She said,
just a few people.
I'm on the next flight. Shoots down to Brazil. I was there the day before with Claudia Leite. She's the biggest thing in Brazil. Gorgeous and sweetest, smart. I mean, she's amazing, okay? So I'm down there hanging out with her. We're doing rehearsals. Nothing is ready in Brazil for World Cup, all right? Their infrastructure is very interesting, okay?
Nice choice of words.
It's the truth, okay? There was no parking lot in the stadium. The 7th and 8th floor wasn't done. So just imagine, I'm going to rehearse, and the stage, the Brazilian goes to me, he says, this is your stage. And it was a piece of plywood. I said, okay, cool. I want you to think and imagine, picture, lift coming up, and you on the lift. I said, partner, you ain't got nothing to worry about with me, okay? But with Claudia and Jennifer, little different, okay? They got to sing. I'm rapping. I can get away with murder, you know? All right, no problem. So Jennifer gets to the next day. We didn't rehearse it. And she's like, okay, so look, this is what we're going to do. Claudia's going to come up. The lift's going to go down. You're going to come up. Lift's going to go down. And then I'm going to come up. I said, Jennifer, you know what? I'll do anything for you, mama, and I respect you. But we haven't even seen this lift work yet.
We're still looking for the lift.
Yeah. It to work 3 different
check this
times.
out. The story gets better. So, bam. I said, look, why don't we let Claudia get up there? It's her moment. It's her country, you know, and let her own that. She's like, I'm with you. Because I was thinking us 3 going at first. And she's like, nah, it doesn't make sense. And I go, you're right. Claudia's got to own that. Bam, we got out of that one. So lift goes up. Me and Jennifer get on the lift. And sure enough, it gets stuck.
No.
So if you watch it, I got to pull Jennifer out.
You did. I remember when this happened. I reported on this. Like, what the heck happened when you guys did it?
Pull Jennifer out.
That's
Music
right.
is not working in the ears. That's why when Mariah spoke on New Year's Eve, I was like, definitely
you totally
happened.
got it.
I get you.
Get you. Ears weren't working. So that whole thing happened. But the best part was when we were under the flag on the way to stage, Jennifer turns to me, she goes, not bad for 2 poor kids from the United States of America.
Aww.
That was a special moment.
Miami.
Yeah.
And the Boogie Down Bronx.
And the Boogie Down Bronx. Ooh. Under that World Cup, 4 billion people with one of Brazilian's idols, you know what I mean? That was magical doing that. And then on top of that, Jennifer went in front of me, so I got to see Jennifer.
And there it was. Cherry on top.
I was like, damn, God is good, God is good.
Speaking of bulges, that's a good thing right there.
Oh, here you go.
You know, Jennifer is something else, man.
Motivation.
She absolutely is.
Yeah, she is, boy.
Along those lines, Pitbull, I love seeing your career, and I think a lot of times people may think like, "Yo, man, that's dope. Pitbull made it." Not only is he in the front in regards to performing, dropping music, but what people don't know, maybe a lot of, is you're behind the scenes a lot more, owning stuff, producing your own stuff, and so on and so forth. And maybe people think, oh, he doesn't have any more struggles in his life now compared to the past, you know? But on this Throwback Thursday thing, we got a couple of songs for you. Want to just play the hook, okay?
All right.
And I want you to take me to that moment in life and just tell me real quick, what was the struggle and what were you working towards at that moment?
Okay, all right. I like this.
So here's the first one, and then transport us there, throwback style.
Gotta shake.
There it is.
That's still in my workout mix, by the way.
Shake, shake, mentirosa. Take me there. Pitbull, what was your struggle then? What were you trying to accomplish?
I was at TVT Records. Yin Yang Twins was on fire. Little John was volcanic, okay? And Mr. Carly Park was at a strip club in Atlanta. And I think it was Magic City, if I'm not mistaken. He said, Chico, I got it. He hit me up. He said, we're going to remake this record right here. And he playing it to me over the ¿cómo se llama esto?
The telephone?
The telephone, yeah, wow.
He's like, what's that called? You really are unplugged, bro, from the world.
Yeah, for real. Not only that, I'm just going back to that moment, no? So, bam, he hits me up. And he plays me the record, and he's like, you got to jump on this right here. We're going to do it with this. If you would have seen the woman, the way she was clapping her ass to this record, I was like, I'm in, partner. And that's where the say, where it come from. Yeah.
When Pitbull was performing and he does this, now you know what it is. Yeah, when he's moving his hands back and forth.
Oh, man. Yeah, so that was, man, it was a great time because when I knocked out the verse, I was like, man, I don't know if I hit this one. And Cypher Sounds from up here happened to be in the studio. He's like, are you crazy? This is jamming. Okay, boom, and it was that's it. And you know, I never understood what Yin Yang Twins say to this day, other than
it sounds good.
Yeah, other than and yep.
All right, we're gonna play another hook, doing a little flashback since today's Friday, Que Rico, and then transport us to that moment in time, Pitbull.
Yeah.
Pitbull's life. Here we go.
I know you want me. I know you want me, you know I want you. I know you want me.
A little Calle Ocho right there.
Let me tell you, man, that record has so many stories, but I'm gonna tell you how it came about. We were on tour, probably like 07, and a good friend of mine, business partner, like a brother of mine, his name is Michael Calderon, happens to be here actually today, and he would play all these records, mambo from Dominican Republic, and that was El Cata, and it would go, I know you want me, you know I want you, I know you, yo estoy pa' ti, y tú pa' mí, I know you want me, you know I want you.
The fast beat moment.
Oh yeah, we would be on the bus, clowning, having a great time. We would listen to a Kata, Omega. I get my hands on that 75 Brazil Street beat, and I tried it. I said, I know you want me, you know I want you, I know you want me, you know I want you. Wait, this works. Wait a second. Jumped on the thing, put it out, becomes the biggest record in the world. It hit #2 in the States. I was independent at the time. I had just got out of a lawsuit and TVT went bankrupt. Just got my rights back. And that's why I tell you in the goals, 2009, Freedom. That was a record that really busted it all wide open for us. So thank you, Agata. Thank you, Mikey.
There it is.
Thank you to that little tour bus, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And then last record I'm going to play for you on this flashback trip with Pitbull. You ready for this one, Pablo? This is going to take you way back.
Hit me.
Way back. Here it comes.
Feeling it.
Get it.
Got that Bobby Brown.
Pitbull's just dancing right now.
Yeah. Man, I was living in a foster home in Roswell, Georgia, and I was in the backseat of a car, and that song came on. I started tapping my foot to the beat, you know, just kind of, And one of the kids, it was 3 kids, and his name was Brian, looked at my foot, and he tells his mom, he said, look at him, Mom, he's tapping his foot to the beat. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't tap my foot to the beat, you know, okay. I was in 2nd grade at the time. And so when I get back to the house, I call my mom, and she'll call me every day. I said, Mom, you know, Brian was making fun of me tapping my foot to music, to the beat on the radio. She goes, don't worry about Brian, he just got no rhythm. She said, you keep tapping your feet, don't worry about that. Yeah, and at that record right there, every little step I take.
That was the beginning, and then as he evolved into adult, it transferred into the hips.
Yeah, now it's the hips. Yeah. Now you gotta hit
it went up from tapping to tapping the hips.
Yeah, but you still tapping the bulgy ankle.
I'm still down at the ankles. I haven't made it up to the hips yet, Pitbull. That's our look, man. I think you got one of the greatest stories, first and foremost, as a human being.
Oh, thank you, man.
I look up to you, and not a lot of people look up to you, also, obviously also as a musician.
Thank you, Babu.
And also as a businessman, you know?
Thank you.
And I like this because you talk about goals for years. So 09, you said freedom.
Yeah.
10 was invasion. 11 was build an empire. 2012 was grow wealth. 13, put the puzzle together. 14, buckle up. 15, make history. 16, disruption. 17, gingerbread man.
Playing Catch Me If You Can.
And 2018, do you have that yet? Or how do you get that? The game plan.
As far as 2018, it's called Off the Grid.
You already has it.
Oh, wow.
2019, Generational Wealth. And 2020, clear vision. 2020.
Of course he hasn't figured out. Why did we even ask? I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but Pitbull knows what he's doing in 2020.
Because in 2020, that's when everybody's going to really see it all. It's just going to be clear vision. They're going to go, wow, oh, this guy, he's been telling us the whole time and building it right up under our nose. We ain't even know it.
But we love watching it, but at the same time, it serves as inspiration for everybody
Yeah,
else to
thank
kind of line up their life, like get it together a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
bit.
We say pasos corto, vista larga, which short steps, long vision.
There it is. Hermanito, climate change drops today. We're celebrating. It's not St. Patrick's Day. It's
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
No,
I'm
but
a
with
drink
that
to
said,
that.
hey, thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. Number two, always to the fans, I always say it because it's the truth. Without them, there is no Pitbull. There's no way I can wake up and live my dream every day. So thank you to them. And man, it's 17 years in the game, 10th album, and what a blessing, what an honor. And it just goes to show you, man, you never stop fighting, and the struggle never stops. You don't make it, you maintain it. And to everybody out there, once again, oye, muchas gracias. Y para los latinos, para adelante, para arriba, no mires para atrás ni para impulso. Dale.
Dale.
What he said is keep the bulge alive.
Dale.
Bendiciones. Thank you, Papa.